Hey there, and welcome to episode 22 of Jazzy-Bytes, the video game channel where we talk about all things video game related, with me, Jazz. I hope you're keeping well. So you know what it's like, sometimes you just want to play a game that's a mix of love, horror, a great storyline, and cheap. Unfortunately, there aren't too many games that fit the bill. Fortunately, there is one game that fits the bill, and if you hadn't guessed by the title, it is, of course, Catherine Full Body. I've not played a game this bizarre, this weird, this nightmarish, this puzzly, or this full of sheep, ever. Anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy, and share in the weirdness with me. Catherine Full Body is without a doubt one of the weirder but more addictive games that I have played in recent times. On the face of it, the neon colours and shady piano riffs give the game a sort of neo-noir vibe, whilst maintaining the classic noir tropes of making you feel like you are trapped in Vincent's world along with him. The game blends genres, and this is where I feel the hook of the game is. It has a visual novel style social interaction system, where you can lead the story by talking to the different visitors in the Stray Sheep Bar. The Stray Sheep Bar has Vincent talking to his three best friends, Orlando Haddock, an old friend and divorcee, Johnny Arrigo, a dreamer searching for a soulmate, and Toby Nebbins, a co-worker who has a crush on the bar's waitress Erica. The characters bring a different slant and all reflect different stances and attitudes that Vincent may take in order to help his moral compass. The game clearly has an anime style and bizarre anime tropes, which you will either love or hate. There are, of course, a whole host of Catherines in this game. Catherine 1 is a 22-year-old female that Vincent meets in the Stray Sheep Bar, and his nightmares and twisted reality begin the night he finds himself taking her home. Catherine McBride is the caring girlfriend, successful businesswoman, and has been Vincent's solid partner since high school. She puts up with a lot from Vincent, from his drinking, his indecisiveness, and his general shadiness. She seems to see a quality within Vincent that the player cannot fully appreciate to begin with. Lastly is Rin. Rin, or Catherine, is a amnesiac who plays piano at the Stray Sheep Bar. She did not exist in the original 2011 Catherine release, but was added for the full body version. Having another female character that sways Vincent certainly makes the plot more intricate and adds to the plot, as it feels like Rin is integral to the story and has a self-contained journey that Vincent becomes a part of. She is also a source of protection and helps Vincent through his nightmares. The nightmare sequences are brilliant, and I'm not usually a fan of puzzle elements in games, unless of course it's finding a ruby to use as a tiger's eye on the second Thursday during a full moon on Resident Evil 3. Or the equivalent of using a crank on a hole nearby in Resident Evil 3 Remake. The nightmare stages are both symbolic and a brain bender. You are ascending steps to reach the top, a church of sorts which represents a safe haven and sanctuary. As he climbs, the tower collapses. He must move blocks in order to create pathways and steps in order to climb higher. Symbolism comes from the idea that if you fall in a dream and don't wake up before you hit the bottom, you will never wake up. This sort of symbolism, hexes and urban myths are peppered throughout the game. Catherine Full Body contains multiple endings depending on the choices you make. Without giving too much away, the choices made are clearly the choices between being good or evil. That is until one of the many twists take place that makes you question all of the choices you have made, and whether you are making the choices as a reflection of yourself subconsciously. Whilst the game, in my opinion, cannot be entirely described as horror, it certainly has horror elements, enough surrealism, along with some quite fiendish puzzles, to make the game an all-round, brilliant, immersive experience. Well, thank you for joining me into that short journey into Catherine Full Body. Sure, there's a lot of love game and romantic games out there. Sure, there's a lot of horror games out there. Sure, there's a lot of anime style games out there. But combine them all, and you're in for a real treat, plus sheep, when it comes to Catherine Full Body. Anyway, guys, take care of each other. Hit the like, the subscribe button. Your support is always appreciated. Take care of each other, and as always, peace out.